Spencer Schultz. Number 5, a 6-foot senior, Garrett Jennings. Number 10, a 6'6" sophomore, Riley Brooks.
You come off of a 3-game losing streak, because let's not forget, non-conference, this losing streak started at Mayville. And I mean, if this doesn't, a 3-game losing streak doesn't get you excited, and now you got to look in your rearview mirror with a hot Ripon team right on your tail, you've got to hold serve against a team that's a bottom feeder, along with the fact you're at home.
Yeah, you've got to play your level of ball, not down to theirs. That's Kewaskum.
I'm looking
controls.
for them. And look, the other thing, Ripon, you got to minimize your turnovers. I think that's had a lot to do with that 3-game losing streak.
Exactly. Daniels kicks it down inside to Coleman Thal. He's working the paint against Schneider. Puts a nice shot up off the glass for the first 2 points of the ball game.
That's impressive. That's impressive move, and the fact that he was very patient and deliberate with his move.
Being a sophomore, exactly. Ball fed inside to Egamite. Can't get it to go, but the foul up there by Spencer Schultz for 2, and it's tied up at 2 here.
Jennings and Schultz impressed me with guys that have come on with their scoring here early in the second half of the season.
Daniel with the ball on top, moves it around, gets it to Bauman. Bauman looking to drives the lane. Can't get it to go, and it's kicked out, and Schultz brings down the rebound.
What a great move on his dribble, stop, and go. Just didn't finish.
Schultz is going to be charged with the charge there as he drove in, kicked it back outside.
Yeah, how many times the penetration dribbler like that dishes it okay, but then he forgets about the help defense and runs them over.
Yeah.
Good move by the defender.
Got to put the brakes on there. Daniel will bring it up court for the Indians, crosses the midcourt line. Got Jennings on him defensively, kicks it over to Hoff in the corner. Working it around. Back on top. Bauman looking at it, moves it around. Coleman Thrall with the 3-pointer. No, we're going to get a foul. I think that's going to be on
That's a silly foul on 15. It should be anyway, go against Schneider.
That's who it will be.
Remember, he missed the last game. Now that's a silly foul too, because now he's shooting 3 free throws.
And the first one is missed.
And he's a 70% free throw shooter. Anton Coleman Thal.
And he makes the second one there.
They had a really good running back at Kewaskum with the last name Thal not too long ago.
So he'll get the 3rd attempt here. That one spins in and out, and Egamite brings down that rebound. Here come the Tigers.
Just underway.
They get it out to Riley Brooks on the left side. Back over to Jennings. Working it down inside. Egamite goes that baseline. Nice job of cutting off the baseline there, and it's a turnover by the Tigers.
Unforced turnover, and those are the kinds of things you just can't do. You got to get better. You're more than halfway through your season, and those types of turnovers really, there's no pressure on you, and you just throw it away like that.
Daniels drives the lane nice and easy, puts it up and off the glass for his 2 points of the game.
Yeah, number 2 with the deuce.
5-2, Kewaskum with the lead. Brooks feeds it down inside to Schultz. Wanted to pass it, there wasn't anything there. Goes out on top to Schneider. He kicks it to Jennings down in the corner, back to Schneider, a little give and go.
Nice log.
Egamite gets into that lane, puts it up off the glass, can't get it to go. Schneider clean in the window and draws the foul.
That's the problem they had against Ripon the other night in lieu of Schneider's absence. Was rebounding, and not to mention an offensive rebound. Kewaskum 5, Ripon 2.
Schneider off the iron with that one.
Free throws for both teams starting out slowly here tonight, just underway. 2.5 minutes into the contest.
Schneider with the second one on the way, connects on that one for his first point of the game. Makes it 5-3, Indians on top. Daniels brings it up midcourt, directing traffic. Taking it to the baseline, using that elbow to get a little separation, cross court. Fleshman kicks it down into the corner there. Back out on top for the long three, and that's good for Bauman. And the Indians are up 8-3 as we're approaching the 15-minute mark here in the first.
Remember, this is not a team that shoots threes well.
Jennings drives in the lane, gets the pass, and drops it down for his first two.
Great job by Jennings coming down the lane line, rewarded for moving without the ball.
Just under 15 to go here. 8-5, Indians with that lead. Bauman with it out on the wing for the Indians. He'll kick it inside to Coleman Thrall, the sophomore.
That's the matchup to watch, those two, Schneider and
Coleman Thrall.
Coleman Thrall.
Yeah, the big guy there. Daniels with the ball, feeding it around, gets it to Coleman Thrall. He's looking for somebody. Kicks it outside there. Off it, can't do anything with it. Daniels back again. Now they go down inside to Coleman Thrall. Little in and out game playing there by the Indians. Daniels drives, puts his head down. Had it stolen, and now we're going to get almost a jump ball. It was a scrum, that's for sure. Little eye contact there, and Daniels can't control that one, and a turnover by the Indians. A lot of action going on there. Riley Brooks, little shake and bake. Nice job of cutting that off. Drives into the lane, can't get it to go.
Those are just tough shots to take. That's just a tough shot where your body's contorted up in the air. Half hook.
Yeah, can't do much with that. Daniels with it, working on the right side. Dumps it off in the corner. Bauman now playing against Brooks. Long three, and long rebounds usually are caused by long misses.
Wow.
No Tiger could get to it.
That was like a top spin with a baseball to the shortstop.
Just ate him up.
On a high hop.
Daniels moves it around to Cook. He drives in, looking to go up, can't do anything with it. Dishes that off to Bauman in the corner, back inside to Cook. Nice little fake, got Schneider up, and now they're going to call him for a travel.
Yeah, he did the right thing. It's too many players do not do the head shoulder fake because guys like Schneider want to knock that thing into the 10th row.
Yeah. 13 minutes to go here. 8-5. Kewaskum with the lead.
High ball screen.
Daniels. That'll be straight off as Riley Brooks.
Another turnover. That was very difficult to handle. I mean, you had the guy in your hip pocket, no angle on that.
And a very low bounce pass.
Another turnover by the Tigers.
Cook with the ball on top. He'll dish that off to Daniels. Daniels looking inside. It's not there. Down into the corner. Back to Daniels. They're swinging it around the arc there.
Good help defense by Brooks.
Yeah, almost a turnover. Long three put up off the iron. Schneider says, not this time. We're bringing this one home.
3-on-3, no advantage.
Jennings with it. Kicks it back to Schneider. The big guy puts up the three. Off the iron. Can't get it.
Wow.
And Hoffett with a great rebound there.
Yeah. Heft with a great rebound.
So they'll turn around and bring it up court, and that's Cook on top. He'll dish it off to Daniel.
8-5, Ripon down 3 at the 12-minute mark remaining in the first half.
Daniels with a little give and go to Coleman Thrall, and they'll call him for the travel. Good help defense there by the Tigers.
Interesting call because he never established control of the basketball. But good call nonetheless, a turnover on the visitors.
Checking in for the Tigers, number 25, the 5'6" junior, Brandon Carlson. Brooks with it on the wing, over to Carlson now. Back to Schneider. Jennings working around that top. One-on-one. Brooks puts up the long three. That's off the iron.
You know, he didn't make that, but I'd much rather see him take something square, not forced, when he takes that shot.
Daniels brings it up across midcourt as we're under 11 and a half. He's guarded by Jennings out there. We'll get it to Bauman, back to Daniels. Daniels looking to drive, dishes it back out. Long three. Beauty. And good there by Cook.
Beauty. You might have watched the Ripon game against Ripon.
11-5. Kewaskum with the lead here.
They might be remembering that embarrassing loss early in the year to Ripon.
Schultz puts that one up, can't get it to go. Yeah, a lot of times those stick in your craw and you want to come back with a little more fury. Coleman Thrall out on the wing there looking. Gets it over to Bauman. Bauman guarded by Brooks. Nice little squeeze through and blocked away there by Schneider.
Oh, but you can't, you got to bounce past that.
Yeah.
Nice save by Carlson to run that
he
down.
He got it down there. Now he gets it to Schneider. Schneider cross court to Jennings for 3.
And he's been hot with threes. Jennings has been hot with threes. In fact, he was the one, particularly early in the second half against Waupun, that kept Ripon in that game.
Makes it a one-possession game here, 11-8. Kewaskum with the lead. Down in the corner, Coleman Thrall for the 3. That's off. Kicked back outside. Daniels has it. Working into the corner. Bauman back up to Daniels. Working to the right side. That's over to Cook. Back to Cook. He puts up the long 3. In and out. That was down the cylinder and back out. And here come the Tigers. Jennings brings it up, kicks it out to Carlson. Thought about the 3, drives it inside, puts it up and off the glass. That's
a mark of a good guard play right there. On the closeout, use that to your advantage. Well done on the dribble relocate for the 2.
1-point game here, 11-10. Kewaskum with the lead. We're under 9.5 to go here in the first half. Glad to have you along. Coleman Thrall with the ball on the outside. Moving it around. Bauman now looking, goes down inside, and it just threw that one away as they were trying to go inside to Coleman Thrall.
Good to see Ripon get the advantage of that. And when Schultz is out there, when he's guarding Kyle Heft, that guy that can clean the boards, he's got to keep his backyard on him. As I say that, he left the game for Kewaskum.
So Jennings with it, gets it out to Schultz, who checked back in. Carlson. Schneider going deep, and a 3-pointer by the big guy, and the Tigers take the lead 13-11.
That's their first lead of the game at the 8:49 mark remaining in the first half.
Daniels looking with it. He's against Jennings. Tops it off to Cook.
Yeah,
Bauman thought about it.
Well, you got to respect Bauman. Now he's dropped a couple 3-pointers.
Cook with it on the left wing. Looking back to Daniels. Back to Cook, and Cook with the 2-pointer there.
Nice job by Cook coming off that little screen. And what he did was so nice. He didn't take a nervous dribble. He caught, squared, and shot before the defender could close out.
Carlson in the corner. Kind of trapped there. Gets it to Brooks. Brooks looks to dish it back out to Carlson for the 3-pointer.
He dropped down a 3 the other night against Waupun too. More floor time, a little more comfort getting the ball in your hands. Yep.
That confidence builds when you're out on the court a little bit more.
Yeah, kind of hard to build on the sidelines.
Bauman looking to drive, stops, pops from the free throw line, comes up short. Carlson with that rebound.
Bauman's a crafty little player. I like his game for Kewaskum.
I think they got him rated a little taller than he actually is in the program.
Oh, that's never happened before.
No, not at all.
Long shot, long rebound.
Jennings
look at that.
Kicks it inside to Brooks, and Brooks will bring it back out because it wasn't there. There's a carry. Oh, yeah, they were going to call it travel or carry either way.
Yeah. Brooks is trying to create off the dribble, which is okay. I want to talk about the game a little bit. You know, I broke this down. This is how much time I had this afternoon, Hart. Riley Brooks was averaging 26, 27 points early in the season per game, you know. And then, so if you look at those first 3 conference games, he was averaging 26. Snyder was averaging 13. Jennings was averaging 7. You look at the last 4 conference games, Brooks is averaging just 14. He's down a dozen, cut in half. Schneider's averaging 20. Of course, he didn't play against Waupun the other night. Jennings has gone from 7 to 13, and Schultz, who was averaging 3-4 points a game, is averaging 9. So we've seen what's happened now.
It's spreading out a little bit more.
And I think Riley Brooks has to be a little more patient and let the game come to him a little bit. Just make sure you're taking good, solid shots. But just an observation.
And he'll get his looks.
Oh yeah,
that's no problem.
I think so too. But teams have done a great job. realizing that the door goes through Brooks.
Correct. Daniels up on top. He's guarded by Carlson. He drives the lane, gets it to bounce around, can't go, and Schneider brings down the rebound.
Great job by Schneider and Jennings, both sealing off that lane.
Schneider with the fake there goes up. And they're going to say knocked out of bounds.
Yep.
It'll belong to the Tigers.
Just remember that rule. The body is part of the ball on that line. That was my joke for the day.
No, I liked your earlier one. That was really good. Carlson with the ball, working it around, gets it on top to Jennings. Jennings over to Schultz. Schultz kicking it out to Brooks. Brooks with a little body fake there, takes it in.
Oh, what
off
a dish.
Schneider can't get it to go, and we'll get the foul, though.
You talk about two guys that really understand one another, and that was it. The way Schneider sealed off his defender and then rolled down the baseline with a penetrating dribble in by Brooks.
That did a real nice job.
At Silver Creek Dentistry and Orthodontics, you can always trust us when it comes to your smile. Full-service dental care with the best technology available for your strong, beautiful, and healthy smile. That's Silver Creek Dentistry and Orthodontics. Drive the roads in the lane with confidence all season long. Get ready for your next road trip adventure with Goodyear tires from Cliffs Tire and Battery, West Fond du Lac Street in Ripon.
Schneider made the front end of that, couldn't come down with the back end here. Beagle kicks it out to Coleman Thrall. Cook down with it, looking down the left side, dumps it back out to Coleman Thrall.
So,
moving it around here. Beagle with it. Into the corners. And a nice job of Schneider of knocking that one out.
Yeah, he's getting the battle.
Turnover.
He's winning that battle with Coleman Thrall right now. Schultz. Oh!
Can't get it to go. That just hung and hung.
Great. It was great penetration from baseline to baseline by the point guard, Schultz, for the Tigers. I think that thing just hung on that rim.
17-13, Tigers with the lead. We're under 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Daniels with the ball for Kewaskum out on top. Kicks it over to Beagle. Down inside to Coleman-Thal. That's a matchup. And a nice little move there by the sophomore.
Way to use your chest, shoulders, make space, create space for yourself against Schneider, and then a nice little baby hook.
Schneider drives that baseline, can't get it to go, and he just tosses it away. He got hung in no man's land.
Yeah, he wanted to go layup, but Coleman Thal would have nothing to do with that. And he got hung up. Good defense by the Kewaskum player. It's a 2-point game. Ripon still nursing that one possession lead.
Checking in for the Tigers is number 30, Sam Yeomans, the 6'2 senior. And Ega might also check back in for the Tigers. Coleman-Thal out on the wing. He'll drive in. Little 15-footer, hard off the glass. Can't get it to go down. Rebounded by Coleman. And this one's brought down by Agamite. And they get it to Brooks. He slows it down. Under 5 to go. That one over to Agamite. Now to Jennings. Jennings going down inside to Brooks.
One-on-one.
Agamite from the corner. Can't do anything with it. Jennings looking. Kewaskum's picked up their defense a little bit here. And Riley Brooks can't get that one to drop.
No, little fade jumper for about 13 feet.
Daniels with the ball now. Working it around to Cook. They go down inside. This is a matchup that Kewaskum likes. And basket's going to count for Coleman-Thal.
Yeah, great job of getting Sam Yeomans on his hip. He felt him. This kid has done a lot. He's a sophomore, but he's a man, I'll tell you that, at filling out his uniform. And he's got great game on the post. Soft hands. Carlson comes in, I see, for the Tigers.
So turn around and the ball being bounded by Superman. And a good job of knocking it out of the way by Agamite. So it'll stay with the Indians.
Glad to see the Tigers really getting on their high horse, balls at their feet on this inbounds. Don't want to give up the cheap one.
Looking to get it in. Gets it into Daniels. Feeds it down underneath. Heft with the turnaround. Can't get that to go. Jennings with the rebound.
Yeah, Egamite was a pester on that shot.
Brooks trying to force it there, and there's a turnover.
Yep.
Daniels with it, kicking it over to Cook. Looking down underneath. Carlson, nice job of being pesky and getting that one taken away. And they're going to say it's off of Carlson.
Wow.
So Kewaskum will keep the ball.
He was trying to split that double team on the theft, and he lost his dribble, and he couldn't. Nobody helped him out. They needed to come to him.
Schneider checks back in for the Tigers.
Lucas Bauman, number 1, back on the court.
And Lucas Bauman, number 1, checking in for Kewaskum.
And that's what Brooks, I think, has Carlson in there for right now, Coach Brooks. He needs some pesky defenders.
Doing a nice job there. Daniels with it, looking to go inside.
Jennings
knocks it away.
Nice job. Guys taking turns. Really great job on challenging the entry pass.
Egamite gets it back to Jennings.
Don't leave him open. He'll drop the 3 on you.
They'll learn that quick. Down inside to Schneider. Schneider's got a mismatch here. Wants to take advantage of it. Side to Yeomans. He's in and out. Can't get it to drop.
I'd give him a point on that.
At least a half a point on that one. That thing stayed forever.
Ripon by 2, under 3 minutes remaining in the first half.
There's the feed and
17-15.
a nice alley-oop.
Yep, that's ball man. You fall asleep on your man watching the ball, and that's what happens.
And coming right back at it, Egamite with his first points of the game. 19-17, back and forth here it's going. Tigers with that 2-point lead. Coming up on the 2.5-minute mark. Daniels gets it over to Cook. Back to Cook. Now they go down inside, and Jennings with the takeaway on this one.
Tipped one away, and that time he stole it.
Laid it up a little too hard. Schneider with the bunny rebound and puts it back up and in.
Got that bear paw on it. Nice one-handed rebound to go up by 4 with 2:10 remaining in the first half.
Daniels with the ball. He's guarded by Jennings. They go to Bauman. Bauman looking to go inside. All of a sudden, Comathal is double teamed, and good no call there by the officials.
Push it. You got an advantage.
And we're going to get a timeout here by Coach Brooks with 1:56 to go. Tigers leading 21-17. As a locally owned and operated business since 1987, Webster's Marketplace is proud to support high school sports and our Ripon Tigers. Webster's Marketplace, Highway 23 West in Ripon.
Drive your favorite teams to the game with Lamers Bus Lines. Lamers is now hiring school bus drivers. Great pay, flexible schedules, complete driver training, and bonus up to $1,500. Apply in person or at golamers.com/careers. That's Lamers Bus.
Fortify Bank is growing Wisconsin. One person, one business, one relationship at a time. Visit fortifybank.com to see how banking locally is a slam dunk for you and your community. A member of FDIC. Back to live action here. Jennings with the ball coming over midcourt. Over to Brooks. Back to Schultz, a little weave here. Egamite from the corner.
Yeah, they did that. They did that weave to start the game against Waupun and to start the second half. I'm surprised they don't do it more.
It's very effective. They really spread the defense out when they do that.
To start the game, Schultz against Waupun went up 2-0 on a beautiful little free throw jumper.
Cook gets it down inside and puts up the long 3. Yeah. Ryan Cook, that's his second three-pointer.
They're shooting threes better than what their numbers will tell you.
You can't always go by the book. Jennings with it outside. Almost has it taken away.
Waupun did the same thing.
Egamite gets it back to Jennings. Jennings left wide open. He'll put up the 3. Count that one.
Like I said, you leave him open, he's going to hurt you.
Leave nobody in his face. He'll put that in almost every time. Under a minute to go, 26-20. Tigers with the lead. Daniels brings it down to Bauman now. Bauman drives into the lane and knocked away by the Tigers.
Jennings with 2 tips and 1 steal.
And Brooks had a bunny shot and couldn't get it to go in on the feed.
And Riley Brooks has to be one frustrated player here.
he is scoreless here in the first half.
Yeah, he's got to take a big collective breath and just start all over, reset button, and when he comes out in the second half, his defense is fine, rebounding is solid.
And his teammates
are doing the job.
Well, so that's kicked out to Cook, back to Colemanthal, back to Cook. He's guarded by Schneider there. He brings it back out, kicks it over to Bauman, down inside to Colemanthal, and we assume they're going to count the
Great
baskets.
entry
They
pass.
do.
Oh yeah, great entry pass. And once he got it down there, it's pretty much over.
That'll be on Jennings, his first.
Jennings has done a great job up to that point, shutting down those entry passes to Colemanthal.
That one uses all the iron and drops in for the old-fashioned three-pointer. Schultz with it, brings it down, gets it to Jenny. Here we go back to that weave again. They kick it back out. Jennings for three, in and out.
Well, they are running that more, and they should. So I like it. Great hustle by Schultz.
Great first half here as the Tigers go into halftime, leading the Indians 26-23. We'll be back with the second half in 3 minutes on Ripon Tigers Sports Network. Welcome back to Ripon High School Gymnasium, where the Tigers lead the Indians from Kewaskum 26-23. Leading scorers for the Indians is Anton Coleman-Thal, the sophomore, with 10, Ryan Cook with 8, Lucas Bauman with 3, and Michael Daniel with 2. The Indians have 11 rebounds and 8 turnovers. For the Tigers, they're being led by Garrett Jennings with 8, followed by Grant Schneider with 7, Brandon Carlson with 5, and Spencer Schultz with 2. Tigers have 12 rebounds and 6 turnovers. Turn around and other games going on tonight, Marty, in the conference. We have Kettle Moraine Lutheran over at Berlin, and then Waupun is at Plymouth. So kind of keep an eye on that Waupun game and see how that goes. Our next broadcast will be on February 2nd as the Tigers will host Plymouth. And before that, though, the Tigers travel tomorrow night for a non-conference game down in Lamira.
Yeah, you know, other important games coming up will be February 4th. Third place Waupun will be at fourth place Kettle Moraine Lutheran, yep. So that'll have an impact also. And then February 8th, it's going to be fourth place Kettle Moraine Lutheran at, guess where? Right here in the Tiger Den. So, yeah, as we're winding down, you look at some of the matchups. You take the top half of the conference in that battle, and it makes it quite interesting.
Things are going to start moving.
Yeah.
As we're just getting started here in 2021. Glad to have it along. We'll turn around and take a 2-minute break and be back on the Ripon Tiger Sports Network in 2 minutes. It's halftime where the Tigers lead the Indians 26-23. Glad to have you along here on Ripon Tiger Sports Network. And Marty, your analysis of the first half, and what do you look forward to in the second half?
Well, I tell you, they run that weave so nice that eventually somebody's open for a stop and pop jumper. Also, Schneider, you have to respect for the Tigers, you got to respect his three-pointer. But, boy, if he can get down low, I think he can do both not only offensive rebounds, but he can score down there as well with his soft hands. And collectively, as a unit, they're doing well. As far as Riley Brooks being shut out in the first half, it's been tough row to hoe about their last 4 ball games with Riley. I think he has to be like I said during the first half, just take a big breath and just get back to the basics. Forget everything, get a short memory, and let the game come to him. And just take good, solid shots. Defensively, I think Ripon's doing a good job, particularly on their big guy, Coleman Thal.
Well,
and other than that, I thought Carlson coming off the bench and getting into the face of the three-point shooter has been a good job. And I can't say enough about Jennings defensively.
That's what I was just going to say.
He tipped the ball away on 2 entry passes meant for Coleman Thal and then stole the third one outright.
Well, speaking of Jennings, he gets the ball on the inbound pass. Now kicks it over to Riley. Brooks looking to go inside and gets it back to Jennings as he comes to help. Has Schultz on the wing there. He'll bring it across, look to go inside and lays it up. Can't get it to go. And the rebound brought down by Coleman Thal. And he right away gets it over to Daniel. Looking, he's guarded by Jennings. They go wide to Heft. Over to Bauman, they're swinging it around. Daniels, now they go down inside to their big guy, Coleman Thal. And he just kind of
overlaid.
Yeah, threw his body up against Schneider, and that was it. And Brooks turns around and draws the foul as
transition. That's not a bad way to go. When you're struggling with your shot, attack the rim. He split the defenders, created contact, gets rewarded with 2 free throws. Hillside Dental Associates in Ripon has been offering a complete range of premium dental care for over 35 years, including preventative, hygiene, cosmetic, and restorative procedures, along with Invisalign and sedation dentistry. That's Hillside Dental.
Brooks misses the front end of that and connects on the back end for his first point of the game.
Another observation, Agamite, look who he's guarding, the three-point shooter, Bauman. And what that does, that pulls a good rebounder for the Tigers away from the rim.
Basket.
Yeah, so keep your eyes on that.
Long three by Daniel. That was flat, but goes in for a 3.
Yep, it's not a beauty contest. Counts as 3, down 1.
Brooks getting it off to Jennings. Jennings from the elbow. Gets the bounce, gets it to drop. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
That's just a soft touch. You give him credit for that.
He's got that soft touch. He plays third base on the baseball team. Got to have soft hands on the hot corner. Bauman with it, going down inside to Heft. Heft kicks it back to Bauman. Nothing there. Bauman kicks it back outside, and they go around. Coleman Thal with it. He's on Schneider. There's that feed. Kick. I like that movement of the ball for him, and can't quite get it to go down. And who's there? Agamite with the rebound.
Yeah, that's a great defensive stand by Agamite. He closed off the lane the first time and then got the rebound.
Brooks with the head fake. Drives that baseline, puts it up. Can't get the floater, but he'll draw the foul.
So that's the game plan with him. Attack the rim. You just got to be under control. You don't want to get that nasty sign from the referee on an offensive charge. They're up 3. We're just less than 2 minutes into the second half.
Brooks gets that one to spin around and drop.
We all need a few good signs. Graphic sign and letter. Ripon creates eye-catching, compelling graphics for your business, banners for your events, vehicle and boat lettering to capture attention with style and taste, increasing your visibility since 1985. Graphic sign.
Brooks connects on both of those for 3 points here in the game, and the Tigers have a 31-26 lead. Heft with the ball, moving it around.
Good help from Jennings on Coleman Thal.
Long 3 once again there by Cook, and that gives him 3 3-pointers, 11 on the game. Brooks will put up it 3 and goes short. Agamite runs it down. Schneider with the long 3, can't get it to go. Schultz with the rebound, and he'll draw the foul.
2 offensive rebounds by one of the shorter players on the court, and he's going to go and try to make it a 3-point play.
Brian Cook will pick up the foul there. That's the 3rd foul on the Indians here. Schultz puts it up, soft touch, gets it to drop down, gives him 3 on the night. Second one on its way. Spins around and out, and who's there? Agamite, but couldn't quite come up with it. Coleman Thal way out deep, thought about the 3, but Schneider got up on him quick. Cook will put that one up, and that's coming up real short.
Good job by Ripon getting back on defense. Initially, Kewaskum had the fast break.
Brooks drove, kicked it back outside. Agamite no good. Schneider there, he can't get it to go. He goes up again, gets
No
fouled, goes up
foul.
again, drives it in.
Wake up out there. That was a hack job.
And we're going to get a 30-second timeout at the 15:02 mark here in the second half. Tigers leading the Indians 34-29. To be a sponsor of the next Ripon High School basketball game, give Todd Sharp a call at 920-960-4569.
The Ripon Area School District celebrates its students, staff, and parents for rising to the challenges of the school year. We are also proud of all of you and your continued efforts to keep each other safe and working with us to provide as many opportunities for our students as possible during this unprecedented time. Thank you to our Ripon community for your continued support of your school district. Together, Ripon roars. Go Tigers.
At Silver Creek Dentistry and Orthodontics, you can always trust us when it comes to your smile. Full-service dental care with the best technology available for your strong, beautiful, and healthy smile. That's Silver Creek Dentistry.
Ripon by 5, below 15 minutes remaining.
You got to guard them when they come in. Bauman brought that in right away, put up the 3, and that makes it a 2-point game, 34-32. Tigers with the top. Riley Brooks with the 3. That one's just off.
What a
Schneider
battle.
fighting for it, and they're going to say it'll belong to Ripon.
Boy, are they letting them play.
Yeah,
The big official from Amro was underneath, and I know him from baseball from the 90s, and I guess it's a good paying job.
Brooks with a long 3, breaks out of the
Finally.
Schneid there and pops that in, gives him 6.
Yeah, I don't even think he's smiling behind that mask.
No.
I think it's one of relief.
You're exactly. 37-32, Tigers on top. Bauman with the ball. Looking as Jennings was all over him. Daniel with the ball now on the wing. Goes down inside. That goes to Bauman from the corner. It's a 3.
Well, somebody for Ripon better wake up. I mean, I don't know how many Bauman has to make in your face.
That's his 3rd 3-pointer. You got to stay on him there.
They got 2 3-point shooters doing the job.
Riley Brooks with the ball working. Feeds it inside to Schneider. Schneider gets it blocked from behind. And it will belong to the Tigers on the baseline.
Michael Daniel, sort of like Ricky Bobby. 2 first names on great help defense. He's the one that knocked that from behind from Schneider. And they're letting him play underneath for sure.
Brooks will inbound it, goes up on top to Schneider. He thought about the 3, comes back from the free throw line, gets it around, gets the bounce. Schneider gives him 11 on the night.
Great dribble relocate, getting the defender in the air and then letting it go around the free throw line by Schneider to go up by 4.
Bauman with the ball working down the side, gets it to Heft. Heft up to Daniel. Coming back around, gets to Cook. He thought about the 3, drives in, kicks that back outside to Heft. Cook down in the corner. Yeah, you better get on Bauman. He's been hot.
Nice block.
Jennings with a nice block there.
And Ripon's running with Brooks.
From the free throw line, Riley Brooks puts it in. Starting to heat up here in the second half. 41-35. Coming up on the 13-minute mark here in the ball game.
Low scoring first half.
And Hagermite with he's looking to pass. Goes up, gets no foul on that. Really letting them play.
Wow.
Cook with the ball, gets it to Coleman-Thal. He puts it up from the free throw line, can't get it to go. Schneider will bring down that one. And the Tigers slow it down a little bit. Riley Brooks looking to go to the left, steps back, 3-pointer from downtown, can't get it to go. Schultz, the smallest guy out there, comes up with the rebound and draws that foul.
Yeah, the ref underneath isn't calling anything.
He wants this game to go quick.
So his partner called it from way out on the side.
Schultz comes to the line.
Schultz, good hustle rebound, gets to shoot 2. Drive the roads and the lane with confidence all season long. Get ready for your next road trip adventure with Goodyear tires from Cliffs Tire and Battery, West Fond du Lac Street in Ripon. Cliffs Tire and Battery.
Webster's Express is a convenient way to get your grocery items you need without leaving your car.
Missed that second free throw.
Stopping at Webster's on Highway 23 West. Heft with the ball on the outside, kicks it to Bauman. He thought about putting it up. Down, a nice ball movement down underneath. Coleman-Thal with a little turnaround. He waited, thinking he was going to get hammered, but that did not happen.
Well, smart play by Schneider. Like I said, he gets the ball down there. It's a foregone conclusion. Why make it a three-point play?
Schultz turned around and bobbled up there, and now Carlson with the ball. He checked into the ball game.
Good patience.
Yeah, slow it down a little bit.
Well, let your players, let your teammates spread the court.
Brooks will drive that baseline, puts it up. He'll draw the foul. Good patience there shown by Riley Brooks.
Drive your favorite teams to the game with Lamers Bus Lines. Lamers is now hiring bus drivers. Great pay, flexible schedules, complete driver training, and bonus for up to 1,500 smackers. Apply in person or at golamers.com/careers. That's Lamers Bus.
Brooks connects on the front end there. That was the third foul on Heft.
So
and Brooks right away puts them both in.
Tempo was really picked up here in the second half by both ball clubs.
Yeah, it was very slow in that first half. 43-37, Tigers with the lead. 11:39 to go here. Heft with the ball on the wing. He's looking to go down inside. Can't find anything, kicks it back outside. Daniel looking down there now. You got to get on Cook out there.
Yeah, I think Ripon's doing a good job of limiting Coleman-Thal's touches. He just touched it, he got it, but that was way 16, 17 feet from the rim. What a pass.
Jennings, and what a block by Brooks.
Yeah, it was a great pass. It was a better block by the sophomore, Riley Brooks, for the Tigers. So they'll maintain possession. Don't fall asleep on and let them get a cheap inbound shot here.
Daniel will inbound it. They get it up on top to Coleman-Thal. Cook's got a quick shot there, and that's partially blocked.
By Jennings. Who else? Rebound by the sophomore, Brooks.
Speaking of Brooks, he gets it, goes deep, count it.
Yeah, I like it. Even though it's a real deep three, that's what he does. He's very comfortable with that, and I like him being square to the basket and not taking a off-balance forced shot.
46-37, Tigers stretching that lead out a little bit here. Indians looking to work it around, looking inside, not much there. Good defense by the Tigers.
Oh,
and a nice backdoor pass to Heft for the basket.
Boy, you better have your head on a swivel when you're weak side block. You better be looking.
That beautiful pass.
What happened there, too, why he was so open, because the help defense rotated to the ball. If the off guard would have slid down and helped the helper, he would have had a
been all right.
He would have had a steal.
So Jennings with it, goes to the corner to Schneider. Schneider with the 12-footer, off the iron, can't get it. And Kewaskum brings down the rebound.
Kewaskum plays a half-court, real crafty kind of game with a lot of dribble relocates, like to get the defenders into the air, and then some beautiful bounce pass work down in tight quarters like
just
that
like
one.
that, yep. Bauman with another good pass, looking to dish it out. Heft from the corner, off the iron, can't get it to go. Schneider brings it down with the bare paw.
Yeah, and his rebounds were sorely missed the other night.
Brooks goes inside, puts it up off the glass, and it does finally drop.
So Brooks, Jennings, and Schneider have all gotten some really tantalizing soft touches around that rim here in the second half. That's 6 points that have fallen for the Tigers.
Big difference there. Daniel with the ball, moving it around to Cook. Cook looking to go inside. They bring the big guy up on top, Coleman-Thal. Daniel drives the baseline, throws it back outside to
Here
Cook.
we go.
Deep off the iron, can't get it to go. Brooks brings down that rebound. He'll bring it up himself. Little head fake there. Little spin, can't get it to go, but who's it go to? Goes to Schultz for the easy basket.
30-second timeout by Coach Brooks and the Tigers. And I'll tell you, we saw in the first half Schneider move without the ball and get the pass from Brooks. That time the point guard, Schultz, great slide down to the baseline. Wide open layup.
That was perfect there. 50-39 with 8:59 to go here in the ball game. Fortified Bank is growing Wisconsin, one person, one business, one relationship at a time. Visit fortified.com to see how banking locally is a slam dunk for you and community. Member FDIC.
Hillside Dental Associates of Ripon has been offering a complete range of premium dental care for over 35 years, including preventative hygiene, cosmetic, and restorative procedures, along with Invisalign and sedation dentistry. That's Hillside Dental.
We all need a few good signs. Graphic sign and letter in Ripon creates eye-catching, compelling graphics for your business, banners for your events, vehicle and boat lettering to capture attention with style and taste, increasing your visibility since 1985. That's Graphic Sign.
Rebound with a positive message. Start a successful marketing plan on hometown radio with a call to Todd Sharp at 920-960-4569.
Back to live action now as Cook brings it up. Gets it off. Daniel for the three off the iron. Brooks with the rebound there.
Look at this outlet.
To Jennings. Jennings laid it up too hard. Gets the rebound there and draws the foul.
Jennings was under the rim, tried a difficult shot, couldn't do it, but his teammate Schultz, he comes down, he tries it, he tips it, but then Jennings comes back from out of bounds and gets Schultz's effort on the missed putback, and he'll shoot two.
Gets that one to roll around and drop.
Ripon Area School District celebrates its students, staff, and parents for rising to the challenges of the school year. We are so proud of all of you and your continued efforts to keep each other safe and working with us to provide as many opportunities for our students as possible during the unprecedented time. Thank you to our Ripon community for your continued support of the school district. That's Ripon. Go Tigers.
52-39, 8:30 to go here. Tigers with that lead. Cook on the wing. He thought about it.
Yeah.
Until Brooks was high in his face.
Yeah, it looked like a ballet dancer there, Nuria, the Russian.
Down inside to Coleman-Thal. He's double teamed, kicks it to the corner. Cook, long rebound. And that usually means.
How was they going to call that?
They're going to call it off
here.
Of Schultz.
Yep. Carlson had the position on the rebound. His problem was he was between two bigger opponents.
Daniel inbounded, gets it into Cook.
Ripon has double-digit lead here, and now we're going to get a timeout. 30-second call by
30-second timeout, yep. 52-39 with 8:05 to go here.
That's Silver Creek Dentistry and Orthodontics. You can always trust us when it comes to your smile. Full-service dental care with the best technology available for your strong, beautiful, and healthy smile. That's Silver Creek Dentistry and Orthodontics.
Drive with confidence all season long. Get ready for your next road trip adventure with Goodyear Tires from Cliff Tire and Battery, West Fond du Lac Street in Ripon.
This is some of the best half-court offense I've seen by Ripon. Brooks has gotten untracked with his offensive scoring in the second half, but his teammates are understanding better. I think they're taking a big step tonight, moving without the ball, realizing that guys like Brooks will find you. And then it makes the offense go so much better and much more difficult to defend.
Daniels gets the ball, drives in for Kewaskum, gets that one partially blocked as Carlson pulls it down, feeds it up court real quick. Brooks with the long three. Count that one.
I don't know, but I think Carlson just got an assist. A long outlet and then a shot from the S on the word Tigers spelled on the court. Long three.
Well, that gives Brooks 18 just in the second half alone as he was shut out in the first. So
look at this.
Comeback, nice spin move by the big guy, and it'll stay with the Indians.
Yeah, we haven't seen that move. You know, normally when he's facing the basket beyond the three-point line, he'll shoot the three or have to pass out of the play. That time he went into a spin move, something we haven't seen in his repertoire.
Bauman looking to get it in, gets it into Cook, down in the corner. He's guarded by Schultz. Now they go down inside to the sophomore. And yeah, you're going to get a foul on that one.
Yeah, like I said, once it's down there, it's pretty much over. So all you can do is put pressure on the guy making the entry pass. And then if you want to try to front the post, and then you got to make sure or hope to your best that you're getting weak side help from behind.
He misses the front end there. Yeah, for a sophomore, he has great body presence down
for
in the
a
paint
senior,
there.
he has great body. A second-year senior, he's got great body presence. Yeah, no, this kid, I don't know why it says he's a sophomore. It doesn't matter. He's just good. He plays very much like a young man.
He is solid, and makes it 55-40 with 7:20 to go here. Jennings thought about it. Bauman out on him very quickly. They get it over to Riley Brooks. He goes from way downtown. Schultz there, nice job of not coming down with it and putting it up right away.
I don't think anybody does a better job on the Tigers than Schultz with coming off the floor just like he did. We've seen that earlier tonight with 2 offensive rebounds back to back.
Daniels driving in, can't get that one to drop. Rebound brought down by the Tigers.
And Brooks pushing it.
Little 10-footer gets that one to drop to Brooks.
20-point second half. We'll get a timeout called by the visitors. Kewaskum. Hey, Webster's Marketplace is proud to sponsor high school sports. Visit us today at Fresh Produce, Meat Cut in-store, and a deli and bakery that are always cooking up meals, side dishes, and sweet treats for you to enjoy. Webster's Marketplace, Highway 23 West in Ripon.
Drive your favorite team to the game with Lamers Bus Lines. Lamers is now hiring school bus drivers. Great pay, flexible schedule, complete driver training, and bonuses up to $1,500. Apply in person at golamers.com/careers.
You know, I met the loan officer at Fortified Bank, John Muir. Yeah, he's from Berlin. I won't hold that against him. But I told him I'd give him a shout out when I do the Fortified Bank commercial. And if and when I ever need a loan, maybe he'll drop it 50 basis points.
Hey, there you go. Well, give him that commercial right now.
Fortified Bank is growing Wisconsin. One person, one business, one relationship at a time. Visit fortifiedbank.com to see how banking locally is a slam dunk for you and our community. Member FDIC, Fortify Bank.
We all need a good sign. Graphic sign and letterer in Ripon creates eye-catching, compelling graphics for your business, banners for your events, vehicle and boat lettering to capture the attention with style and taste, increasing your visibility since 1985. That's graphic sign.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I like the way Carlson's getting more floor time tonight,
Yes.
and I think and the reason why, what he's willing to do on the defensive end of things.
Cook with one from three-point. Count that one.
That's pretty catch and shoot. Quick release by number 11 for Kewaskum. Cook, as you said.
Gives him 14 on the night so far. Checking in for the Tigers is Ethan Schold, number 33, the 6'3 senior. Giving Brooks a little bit of a breather.
Yeah, so close game. What was it, a three-point game at the half?
That it was. And we'll get a foul done underneath, and that'll be a push on Coleman Fall. It'll be his third.
If you're watching Big Ten channel and that same thing happens, it's not a foul and a force out. They're going to call it a walk or out of bounds. That's Big Ten football, only they use a round ball and call it basketball. Schneider's going to shoot.
Puts the first one up. Nothing but net for the big guy.
Sponsor of the next Ripon school basketball game. Give Todd Sharp a call at 920-960-4569 at Hometown Radio.
Second one is good also. Gives him 13 on the night. 61-43 with 6:04 to go here in the ball game. Tigers stretching that lead out.
Shout out to Keith Cram. I know he's live streaming. So, hi, big guy. Stay warm. Log on the fire.
Daniel from down in the corner looking. Cook will put it up. He hasn't had a three-pointer he doesn't like yet.
Boy, that's like shooting into a swimming pool. I'll bet you that rim looks that big right now to that kid. Went for
Schultz
the theft.
with the little 15-footer, in and out, can't get it to go. Stepping it around, got his own rebound into Schneider.
Schultz. What a great job by Schultz. 2 tips, then gets it on the second tip to himself. And then the presence, what court presence to find Schneider, the big bear, on the block.
He did not stop at all. He kept moving constantly.
Active.
Coleman Thal picks up his fourth foul. Schneider back to the line.
That kind of energy is contagious, and that's what you got to have every night when the sneaker hits the hardwood. As number 5 for the Tigers, Jennings will take a break.
Well-deserved break there as Riley Brooks checks back in. 63-46, Ripon on top of Kewaskum. 5:20 to go here in the ball game. Glad to have you along on Ripon Tiger Sports. Marty Ernst and Howard Hansen bringing it to you. Daniel with the ball, directing traffic. Looking, gets it out to Cook. Cook, every time he fakes, you got to think he's going up with it. Coleman-Thal tries to go down inside, and that's going to be out of bounds, and that'll be off of...
Should be off of Ethan Schuld for Ripon, but you know what? He must have knocked it off the defender when he tipped it. Good job by the young man that just got into the game.
Matthew Blank turned around and touched it last, the official said, for Kewaskum. Carlson brings it up, down to the corner, gets it to Brooks. Here goes that partial weave. Schultz flies into the lane, can't get it to go, but draws the foul.
Boy, I love the way the Ripon is attacking, particularly in the second half, attacking the lane and getting to the free throw line because of it. The Ripon Area School District celebrates its students, staff, and parents for rising to the challenges of the school year. We are so proud of all of you and your continued efforts to keep each other safe and working with us to provide as many opportunities for our students as possible during this unprecedented time. Thank you to our Ripon community for your continued support of your school district. Together, Ripon roars. Go Tigers as he makes good on that free throw. Just under 5 minutes remaining in the game. 65-46 Ripon.
Schultz connected on both of those. Gives him 9 on the night. And that's just the boards wise. That's not counting everything else he's done.
Yeah.
Daniel with it, driving. He'll drive the lane, put it up. They're going to call a foul on the floor.
It better be based when he blew that whistle. Bauman caught a shot. Or Michael Daniel caught a shot on top of the head.
That'll be on Schultz. Alex Mansell checking in, number 4 for Ripon, the 6'2 junior.
Very impressed with a lot of guys' efforts here tonight on defense.
Hey, if you play good defense, they'll find a way for you to get out on the court. Cook with a long three, can't get it to go. And Mansell, who just checked in, gets that rebound for the Tigers. Brings it up court.
These guys are getting quality time, too, with over 4.5 minutes in the game.
It's not cleanup time.
No.
Brooks with it out on the right wing. He'll drive to the middle. Dishes it back. Long three. Counted. Ethan Scholl puts it in for 3. Nice feed there from Riley Brooks.
Bev and Rube Yankee, I know they're listening or probably watching live
Always.
streaming as well. So I want to say hello to them and my sister Sharon Miller on the Queen of Fenton Street.
Cook with a little shot up, can't get it to go. The bear paw brings that one down. That's Schneider as he cleans the glass on that one. Brooks working down the left side, gets it off to Mansell, moving it around to Carlson. Little head fake there.
Look at
behind
that.
the back.
Yeah.
Schneider. They move it around. They reset back up on top with Brooks.
Hogan's and Carlson's are down by Rockford, Illinois. I know they're live streaming. They're watching as Brooks. Oh!
Gets the soft touch.
I was going to finish by
three.
saying it's short on the iron on that deep three, but no.
Good spin on the ball there for Brooks.
It's whole second half. It's been that way as we get a.
Just a quick timeout for substitution.
Yep.
By Kewaskum.
Yep. 3:06 remaining. Ripon kind of pulled away with kind of catalyst was Brooks in the second half. Shut out in the first half and started to go into the rim and finishing there and getting to the free throw line. And then from there, his three-point game opened up big time.
So a whole new fresh 5 in for the Indians. As Ripon's been substituting in. Connor Diedrich, number 3, checks in for the Tigers.
There's an example on the other end of the kind rim.
Hop with the ball and loses the handle on it.
Number 40.
Yeah, really. I'm looking at Brooks. I'm looking at Jennings, and I'm looking at those guys. Schultz. Oh, my goodness, the hustle tonight and the defense, the energy spent, I think proved to be the difference in the second half for the Tigers. Coach Brooks is going to be real happy with this effort this evening.
It was infectious, as they say. And Mansell with the ball now, a little head fake, dribbles it off his leg, and Diedrich there to pick it up. They get it to Scholl.
Got to regroup here.
And there's going to be a foul there on Hop.
And excuse me, foul. Hop trying to do the wraparound, knock the ball out.
71-48, 2:17 to go here from Ripon. Tigers comfortably with the lead now over Kewaskum. Long, deep 3. That one's rebounds brought down by Kapler.
Well,
And
based on the cheer by his teammates, that's a guy that doesn't score a lot. Not a lot of floor time.
You've got to imagine that with a lot of these guys.
There's
and they're going to call the travel there, yeah.
Well, that wouldn't have been in the NBA, I'll tell you that.
No, I watched the game the other night and it was like, oh my God, there is no traveling in that game.
Comes in for the Tigers.
Schmidt checks in.
Bench has
The
been
6'2"
cleared
junior.
tonight for the Tigers.
It's good to get everybody an opportunity. Looking to go inside. It was Bronk, it wasn't there. Three-pointer put up and off the iron. Rebound brought down by Mansell.
Yeah, it was a nice board, too.
He had good positioning for that one as he gets the ball back and brings it across, goes all the way down, lays it up all the way, gets it to drop. They're going to count it.
There's a guy on a mission. Great job, good ball control, good left hand. Nice finish off the glass.
Alex Mansell with the basket there. He'll go to the line shooting the bonus shot. And counts that. Old-fashioned three-pointer for Alex Mansell. And we're going to get a timeout here by the Tigers as they lead 74-50. Tigers will be on the road tomorrow night as they travel down to Lamira.
Non-conference action taking on the coach, Tyler Witkowski, former Tiger.
The Lions
Class
of Lamira.
1999. So you'll be doing that game, I believe, with Casey this coming Tuesday, February
Ripon game.
2nd. Plymouth comes into Ripon. That'll be big. We talked about that earlier. And then February 4th, just 2 days later, if you're interested in what's going on in the conference, Waupun, who's at Plymouth tonight, will be at Cattle Moraine Lutheran on the 4th. And then a week from Monday, February 8th, it's going to be 4th place Cattle Moraine Lutheran. They may not be then, but they'll be back here at 2nd place Ripon. We'll be doing that game, of course.
A lot of games going on, so a lot of things are going to happen. That ball's knocked around top. Diedrich comes out with it. He's going all the way. Lays it up, and Connor Diedrich gets the basket there.
Way to use your body to protect the ball. Could have blown the whistle if they wanted to.
Kind of going to let this thing go as we're at the 1 minute mark. Looking for it. Schmidt up on top. He'll get it over to Kapler. Kapler looking, cross-court pass. Good movement by the Indians. Using a little too much time there. It's a long three off the iron. Rebound brought down by the Tigers.
Caleb Hop.
Mansell turns around, brings it down, gets it to Diedrich. Almost stolen away.
Yeah, he sold out on the theft.
Schultz back into the corner. Long three off the iron there by Schmidt. And here come the Indians. Franson with the ball.
Oh, who's got him?
Long three. And they're going to count it as it goes off the cable.
Oh, my, that went 7 feet in the air and came right back down the cylinder.
That was a great shot.
So that's how it'll end tonight. 76-53. Tigers turned it on in the second half to get that separation, of which they only had a 3-point lead at the half.
We'll turn around and take a 3-minute break here and be back and wrap this one up from Ripon. Back in 3 minutes on Ripon Tiger Sports Network. High school gymnasium where the Tigers get a well-needed victory, 76-53 over the Kewaskum Indians. Leading scorers for the Indians was Ryan Cook with 17, Coleman Thal with 13, followed by Bauman with 9, Schmidt with 6, Daniel with 5, Heft with 4, and Kapler with 2. The Indians had a total of, this is one you're going to like, Marty, 15 rebounds in the ball game. They had 8 turnovers. For the Tigers, they were led by the super sophomore who heated it up in the second half with 23 points, followed by Grant Schneider with 15, Spencer Schultz with 9, and Brandon Carlson with 5. Garrett Jennings chipped in with 12, Ethan Schold with 3, Connor Diedrich with 2, and Alex Mansell with 3. Tigers turned around and had 8 turnovers. Take that in. 36 rebounds, 24 in the second half there, Marty. So Coach Brooks gets a victory tonight, and well-needed one for the Tigers coming off that tough 3-game stretch.
Yeah, I look at this game, the game of 2 halves. I look at the first half. It was a sort of a lethargic, sort of deliberate, but not a lot of high energy. Decent on the defensive end in the first half by the Tigers, but they opened it up with transition. They opened it up with Brooks working inside, getting to the free throw line. And then from there, I just think everybody, I thought Schultz did a great job. You said he had 9 points. You look at the last 4 conference games of the season, Schultz is averaging 9. He probably wasn't even averaging 4 at best in the first half of the season. Also, you look at Jennings. Jennings has been averaging 14. I think you said he had a dozen tonight. Schrader's back in the lineup, and he got his double-digit points. But the rebounding tonight and the defense, high energy, I really,
that was the difference.
When you're sitting up here in the top row and you can see it from here, that tells you they're really working hard down there.
Exactly. Well, tomorrow night the Tigers travel down to Lamira to take on the
Tyler Witkowski
Lions down there, and former Ripon High School standout Tyler Witkowski coaching that team down there. So, be a good road trip if you can get in the gymnasium.
Yeah. So, meantime, Chris Jones and Cole Gregney do a great job here working all the cameras with us every night. And then Hugh Howard, of course, but I like to get back to Jason Mansmith, a.k.a. Mr. Smalls, as I like to say, working the board back there. Riley Eisnagel, he's executive producer behind the scenes when he puts this stuff together. But these guys, and, of course, Bill Kensinger as well, always gracious, always helps us out if we have any issues.
It's a great group to work with. It definitely is. So, Ripon Tiger Sports Networks, thanks you for joining the broadcast of Ripon Tiger Sports on the Ripon Channel, cable channel 986. 93.1 FM and AM 1600 WRPM, your hometown station.